Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. Remember, what, 6-7 months ago? When the speaker, John Boner, went ahead and finally capitulated and he agreed to form a special committee to investigate Benghazi. Remember how excited we all were when we found out that the congressman from South Carolina, Trey Gowdy, was going to head up that committee? Well, and then Elijah Cummings jumped on board to represent the other side. You remember how we all looked forward to having some kind of resolution within a fairly reasonable period of time? Well, have we had any resolution? Have we heard anything of any significance? We heard that the first committee that investigated found no wrongdoing. And then we also found out that there was a reason. Although it was led by Republicans, there was a reason that they found no wrongdoing. So once again, our hopes were that the congressman from South Carolina, Trey Gowdy, and a number of the folks that were on that committee, I think Jim Jordan was one of them, or is one of them. Well, have we heard anything since we heard that the other committee found no wrongdoing? You know, all you have to do is go look at my video, MOV 01868. I did that over 2 years ago. I firmly believe that's what happened, and that's why it happened. I firmly believe that Barack Hussein Obama is the only one that can give a stand-down order in a foreign country, which is what he did. The only answer that I have as to why we haven't heard anything is because the congressman from South Carolina, Trey Gowdy, and the other members of the committee have all been compromised. Otherwise, we would have heard something, would we not have? I mean, we were told that the congressman is going to cross-examine Hillary Rodham Clinton. That hasn't happened. We were told that there are a number of witnesses that have come forward. Well, who are they? What have they come forward with? We're just being lied to by everyone. Benghazi is the key to end this nightmare. I said that countless times. Once again, 2 years ago. Why doesn't someone want to use the key to unlock the truth? Because the truth would incriminate an awful lot of people, especially the chosen one, Barack Hussein Obama. Will we ever learn the truth? How long did it take us to learn the truth about the assassination of JFK? For what, 52 years? This whole thing is insane, folks. We're being played. It's just a big game to them. I'm very disappointed in the congressman from South Carolina. I can appreciate that both he and his family might have been threatened. But don't string the American people along. Just shut the investigation down. You don't have to answer one way or another. Just shut it down. But to do nothing allows people to try to hold on to some hope that the truth will come out. The people that were unnecessarily slaughtered will be vindicated. Their families can put it to rest. Right now, they can't, nor should they be expected to. When you stop to think of the thousands of lives that have been lost, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of lives have been lost because of the mistakes of our government. And I'm not just talking about the chosen one. George W. Bush has blood all over his hands. There was never any reason for George W. Bush to gone into Iraq. Once again, as insane as Saddam Hussein might have been, or was, as were his two sons, did it matter? He kept the lid on the entire Middle East. The lid has been removed. By whom? By George W. Bush. How many men and women have lost their lives in our military because of what George W. Bush chose to do? How many men and women came back missing appendages because of what George Bush decided to do? The United States needs to protect the people of the United States. We quickly act to protect people from other countries. You know, I did a video and I asked, if you were to ask an Iraqi, are they better off now when they've got democracy, if that's what you can call it, where you got the ISIS or the al-Qaeda running around chopping off heads, raping children, slaughtering women? Are they better off now than they were under the tyrannic rule of Saddam Hussein? I can't imagine any one of them would say that they're better off now than they were back then. And you can't stop it, because we don't have the willpower to stop it. It serves the military machinery's purposes by making weapons. It's completely crazy. It's totally out of control. And again, as hopeful as we were when Boner did the only thing that I think that he's done that's right since he became the Speaker, was he authorized a special committee. But that special committee's been an unbelievable disappointment. I told you what I think. Let me know what you think.